Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You have to tell me if you can hear me, guys, because this... Like crazy. Can you guys hear me now? Does it sound good? Because I'm still... The audio line's not going up with my voice like it normally does. Okay, it's good, so... Maybe my computer's got influenza as well. I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. Jodan, hey, there's been new people just turned up. That's cool. I'm just gonna eat my avocado. Ed, why did you change? Audio wasn't working properly, and I unplugged my audio, which is also my webcam. But I have another audio down here, and it just went blank, and nothing was happening. And I just thought, forget it. I'll just start again. That's funny. Even the 6th message says first. Nice winter beard. Thanks, chicken. How have you been, man? I haven't been around lately. I haven't been well. I don't know what's happening on YouTube other than the terribly sad news about Ernie Threefarts passing away, which is Dingus. Where is Ernie Threefarts? He passed away. A chap you told me. I don't even. I was out of it, so I don't even remember when he told me. I could have been. I have a feeling it was like a day and a half ago. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I just wanted to dedicate this to him. And Chappie, you did mention the other day about this, that you were waiting on like maybe a PayPal address or something to so some people could donate for his. I think you said his kids wanted to cremate him and they needed some money or something. And if you've got that, I don't know if that's in Discord or I don't know. He passed away on the 8th. Yeah, so because I'm happy to. I mean, I can't really afford it, but you know what? Life's too short. As you know, for Ernie, if there's any donations, places for Ernie, I'm happy to. I might only be able to give $10 or $20, but I'm happy to do it. So let me know, like in private, if you want to, Chappie. If there's like in Discord or a private message, if there's David Dingus, let's all have a moment of silence for Ernie. Yeah, let's have a moment of silence for Ernie. Chappie, to be honest, Ernie would want us to raise hell. He would, wouldn't he? No, that was just, I don't know. That was a really nice idea, David. I think that's just like it's just a sign of respect. But yeah, I think you're right there, Chappie. I think Ernie would want us to raise hell. Well, David, Ernie was a party dude. Yeah. Good on Ernie. I still can't believe it. I mean, I only found out a day and a half ago, so I'm still like, Depresso. Hello, this is Rowan Peterson again. Sorry, I've been gone for so long. I just changed my phone. That's all right, man. I haven't been around for weeks. I've not been well, so dude, Ernie was the best. He was. Dingus says, again, I'm sorry I haven't been on your live streams. Also to Chappie. That's all right, man. We all have things to do. We all get sick. We all have families and jobs and stuff. Crazy chicken. All right, I'll be back. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Where'd the H go? That's all right, man. Well, I'll still be here. Sebastian, hey man, how you going? Rebecca, is he a YouTuber? Yeah, he was at my chats a lot. He was at Chappie's chats. He was a mod. He was a funny guy. Young. We're not sure how old, but we're thinking late 30s to early 40s. So yeah. Oh, that was so nice. I'm just gonna have more avocado. Oh, how good is avocado? Danielle, hey. Dingus, how did he pass? I'm told liver and kidney failure. Yeah. I don't know the reasons behind it, but I don't know. I don't think that's important. Maybe it is to some people. Fresh avocado. Greetings from Colombia. Hey, how you going, man? Can I ask you, Chappie, that link, if that works, what's that? I think if I was going to say if I click on it, it'll end the chat, but it doesn't. It just, oh man. Yeah, sorry guys, that's just looking at the photos of Ernie. That's just, I don't know, it makes you pause, and I don't know, because you see him with his kids when they were little, and I don't know. David, man, he shared a photo of him and his daughter or granddaughter, then he passed. Hope says what happened. Ernie Threefarts passed away. I guess about 2 weeks ago. WM, hi, you should make spaghetti squash. What's spaghetti squash? It's like you're talking about the veggie squash and like grating it and putting it with spaghetti or making it as spaghetti or like a fritter. I've never heard of spaghetti squash. Dingus, I've got to download Discord again. David, there it is. Yeah, I think he was mid-40s. What is your favorite food? I don't really have. I love food. I mean, right now, avocado. Avocado. Hope says I know. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm glad I'm back, says Dingus. Well, I'm glad you're back too. Oh, Rain Joyce. Hello, this is Getter on a new account. You can see from the picture how you been. Yeah, good. I mean, I've been unwell, but you know, that's life. Normally, is that the old Normali, or are you just slightly different? May I ask who Ernie was? Ernie was a really lovely guy who was a moderator, and he was in my chats and he was in Chappie's chats. And he was a really funny guy and just added a lot to these chats. He passed away a couple of weeks ago. By the way, nice beard. That's a new look for you. Yeah, I grow a beard every winter to the I was going to say disgust, maybe not disgust, but my wife doesn't like it. Spaghetti squash is a type of squash. Ugh. It's a squash that has spaghetti in it. Interesting. I've never heard of it before. Chappie says, how do you get rid of crabs? Throw tequila on them and sand. They get drunk, then throw rocks at each other. I think Ernie would like that joke. I think he would. I'm on the right one now. Hey, how you going, man? Gaming is back. David. Yes, Chappie, that was right up his alley. Yeah. What is your favorite front? What is your favorite front? I don't know if that's what you meant. Thoughts on cricket finally coming home? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Just so how's your cold? Well, thank you for the $2. Excuse me. My cold is better, but before I got over my cold, I developed a cough called walking pneumonia. I then got sinus infection. Then I got influenza A and stomach flu, and then I got another sinus infection. So yeah, I haven't been well for a month. But I mean, unfortunately, I'm sort of a bit over talking about it. But when people ask, I'll tell you. Sorry, I'm missing comments. Although beard is looking good. Chappie, sleepy time? Oh God, no. I got 2 of the 3 kids at home. There's no way I could sleep. Chappie, you're going to be live later. Yeah, if I've got some time, and you're live, I'll come and check it out. It's just a bit hard with the kids and all the rest of it at the moment, depending on the time. I'm working my little butt off, Dingus. Chappie, I can go live. Damn, that sucks. Okay. Have you seen the movie American Psycho? Just watched. It's good. American Psycho. I think I saw that. That's an old movie. Well, when I say old, would that movie be about 15 or 20 years old now? Well, I think I saw it years ago. How you been, Dingus? Productive? I hope. I've been good. Hope. I deleted my question. Oh, I don't know what that question was. Yeah, I don't know. For anyone, I'm friends with a few of you on Skype, but my Skype's not working on my phone or computer. It's there. Hold on. It's there, but it's not letting me talk to people, type, or maybe I need to uninstall it and reinstall, unless there's an update. I don't think there's an update. So I know that people have contacted me on Skype in the past, and I try to respond. Sometimes I forget for a while, but yeah, my Skype's not working for anyone who's like, Hope, you may have contacted me in the last few weeks. I've got no idea. But the problem is my Skype is there and it opens, but I can't see new messages. But it says, hold on, let me see. It says I'm online, I think. I'm just trying to open it now. Oh, come on. You serious? It's not. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, it's not letting me click. I'm going to have to reinstall Skype for any of you guys that, you know. Why not go to sleep? Should rest. I can't sleep during the day with kids in the house. They'll be just... I'm not working tonight, which is good, so I might be able to get to bed maybe 10 o'clock instead of the usual midnight. When 2000 is considered old. Huh? Oh, right, the movie. Delete and re-download. Yeah, I will. I won't do it now. I don't want to muck around with stuff while I'm doing this. My computer, even though it's fixed up. Oh my goodness. We have fish. Young till death, laugh at the young guns. Young Guns. That's Young Guns. Geez, that's an old movie. Is that from the 80s? Whoa. My head's a bit funny again. Hi, Fish. Hey, how you going, buddy? Did I already say that? I don't know what's going on. David, I still party. Hey, Fish. Do you have WhatsApp, Chase? I think I do. You know what? I think I need a new phone because things aren't working on my phone properly. Because as you can see, it's a small phone. It's not. It's a 6S, I think it's called. Party David. Heyo, Rangers. Heyo. When you are married? You mean like where and when? Look, my wife and I have been together for about 21 and a half years, and we'll be married 17 years next month. We got married at a place called Church Point, not far from Palm Beach in Sydney's northern beaches. Oh. Davey works hard and parties hard till death do us part. David, boobs, 420 beer. WM, spaghetti squash is basically the shredded parts of the squash, which would be the noodles. Oh, man. If I stay awake, I'm awake too. What? If I say cat, I said cat. So, what? Isn't Young Guns a cowboy movie with Emilio Estevez? Yeah, it is. Go Fish. Says hi. Thing movie is really good and it's from the 80s. Hey, Go Fish. Fish says, can't stay long but wanted to say hi. Oh, I'm glad you popped in. I hope you're feeling all right, man. It's just it sucked. I know how tough it's been for you. Wayne and Jason, you get better, bud. We need to see more filming from you. Got to go. Cheers, bud. Thanks, Wayne. Yeah, I haven't uploaded a new video for weeks. Just haven't been able to. I mean, I've got videos ready to go, but I haven't been well enough to come in and upload them and then, you know, respond to comments and stuff. But I'm probably going to upload a special video tomorrow. Got some things coming up that yeah. Fish Dingus, just buy the DVD on YouTube for $5. All right, guys, I'm just going to go and I just need some more water. I need to fill up. I mean, there's still a bit in there, but I need a skull. Not a skull, but a skull, sculling. Dingus, be right back. I'm going to download. Just got to get all good. We need you to get better. Jeez, oh, that noise. All right, I'll be back in just in a bit. I'm just gonna top up my cup. Wow, it's awesome being dizzy. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Waterboy reference. Oh.
I wanna get closer, wanna come over, I wanna get moving, grooving. If folks disapprove, we can let body, do we know more? I wish you be brilliant, we are millions. Baby, get closer, wanna come over, I wanna get moving, grooving. If folks disapprove, we can let body, do we know more? I wish you be brilliant, we are millions.
Sorry, that took a while, guys. Oh man, this sinus infection is fun. I need to film a video in the next day or two for something, or a couple, and I can't do it while I'm like this. Oh, missed some comments and stuff, I'm guessing. Oh, David, thank you for the 420. Excuse me. I'm going to need to run to the bakery to take out the Scotch barrels. Yes, I have WhatsApp. Want to add me? Sure. My phone's far out. My phone's nearly dead. That's great. It's so hard to charge my phone. I plug it in and it doesn't work, and I've got two charging cords. Only one works, and it's got to be on one side, and I've got to lean it a certain way. Well, yeah, I've got to charge my phone. Beer is good with Scotch. That is the goodness. Nicholas DeMarco, welcome back. Have you ever struggled to forget an ex-girlfriend? Not really. Oh, that's funny. I was just looking at my subscriber count, and I've lost a bunch of subscribers since I started the chat. I suppose that happens anyway, doesn't it, for me? I wing eat. List ask you. Chappie says, wait, what? I don't know. XO Media. Hey, Media. Is Fish still here? I don't know. Maybe Fish left while I was. Oh wait a minute. Let me be right back. Okay, cool. I need to drink more water. Moses, hi again. Hey, welcome back again. Hope, should I give you my number for WhatsApp, my Facebook Messenger? Yeah. Do it there, because right now Skype's all blur, and do it there. So my phone's nearly dead, so. I think also looking down at these comments, pulling on my necks, adding to the whole out of it. Chappie, I mean, you came back at the same time as Peter. Peter the Purple Eater? What? Nuran's, I think Nuran, you messing with our minds? You're messing with mine. It's, confusing. Chappie, Jason, question mark? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Media, do you have a baby? No, I've got 3 kids. Wow. Moses, what's going on? I have no idea. I don't. You name this guy. Wow. These weird comments from Nuran's like really bringing on this sinus infection. I'm getting extra dizzy. Oh boy. Message sent. Alright, thanks, Hope. I don't know your name and my English is bad. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to know my name? My name's Jason. David. Jason, I just got Stay Tuned and Mum and Dad Save the World on DVD. Heck yeah. Oh, no. You've seen Stay Tuned though, haven't you? Just years ago. Oh man, that movie. If someone watched it now for the first time who was younger, they wouldn't get it, because it's the reference to so many TV shows and movies of that time is endless, and it's so funny and weird. Hold on, guys, I just got to do something, and I'll explain after. Just give me a sec, guys. Alrighty. People are going to realize something in a sec, and you can ask questions if you need to. Chappie says, ouch, laugh out loud. I don't know what that's referring to, but it could be what I think it's referring to. Moses, my neck hurts bad. That's not good. You hit Janie. Yes, Janie's not welcome here anymore. Oh, hey, Lexi, how you going? Lexi, what did Janie do? Just curious. The last chat I did a few weeks ago, Janie called me, I think through Facebook. Was just telling me about stuff that was happening, and she was getting all weird, and she said something derogatory about people, and then she said, that goes for you too, and then she said, F off to me, and hung up. And I have no idea why, and I just thought, okay, I don't need that. So Janie's not welcome here after telling me to F off for no reason. So, yeah, she's not welcome here anymore. I made your donuts. It was really good. Love it. Awesome. Guest says, and I suppose I shall take care of the hedges as they have been uncut and puffy. They lost the green shalato of colour. Anyway, I'm blabbering. Time management is key. That's a funny comment. David says, dive for a dream solace, loaded me top of your trees. Oh man, this is hurting my head. Trust your heart if the seas catch fire and live by love though the stars walk backward. That's really mean of her to do that. Look, I don't even know why. She was complaining about some people from this chat doing another chat and bitching about her and bitching about me and others, and wanted me to do something, and I'm like, I'm not, you know, I mean, I was empathetic and it was horrible what was being said, and I don't need the drama, and I'm not here to fight other people's battles, and I don't know if it, because I wasn't willing to call these people and tell them off, that she told me to F off. I don't really know. But I don't really care, because I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. Yeah, I thought she was a really lovely person, but I mean, look, we all have our moments, but you know, she's not some family member or some close friend that, you know, she's just someone on a chat that I thought was a nice person, but apparently wasn't. So I don't know. Lexi says, no, I'm not new to the channel. I just haven't been to the streams lately, but I'll attend the streams more. This is my first stream for like 3 weeks anyway, Lexi, because I haven't been well. Take what people say on chats with a grain of salt. Oh yeah, I don't care what people say on chats, but this was a personal thing to me, talking to me after listening to it for 40 minutes. telling me to F off and hanging up on me. I'm not putting up with that. It's not worth worrying about anymore, Jace. Move on and forget her. Yeah, I have moved on. I didn't expect her to come to the chat, so I've removed her, hidden her. I need to go to her channel and block her also. I guess his answer, waste of time. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't need to bring the chat down and just move on from it. I'd never act like that towards you or my subs. No, I just don't think you act like that to people in general. If someone's wronged you or something and you say things in the heat of the moment. But yeah, Lexi Janie is backstabber for doing that. How could she do that to such a good person like you? Look, I've got no idea. I don't know if she was going through something or she'd been drinking, or I don't really know, but I don't care. Were any of you guys close to Ernie? Well, I mean, we were close to him in the fact that he was here at the chats, he was involved, he was funny, we talked to him, he was on Chappie's chats, my chats, he was on Discord. David, today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help check her balance, so I pushed her over. I knew that was coming. Go fish. I'm sorry that happened. Also, I hope you feel better soon, my friend. Thank you. And I hope you have way more good days than bad days. Can you tell me how I can go on one? Huh? Oh, right, you're talking to Lexi. David, I told my girlfriend she drew her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised. Oh, what caused him to leave so suddenly? Who's him? David, Ernie was the best. He was. That's why I've dedicated the chat to him. I don't know. Just, you still here, Chappie? I mean, I'm sure you're still here. Just probably thinking of some one-liners to say. How are you learning cooking? I taught myself. David, I miss him. Go fish. Where is Ernie? Ernie passed away, fish, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Chappie only told me a day and a half ago. He was the best. He was awesome. He was funny, cool, party dude. Yeah. I'm glad we all got to connect to Ernie before he passes. Yeah, so am I. Oh, what caused Ernie to leave so suddenly? From what Chappie told me, he had kidney and liver failure. I don't know why. And I think I said before, I don't think it's important because he's not here anymore. Chappie in here. It's all right, Chap. I'm glad Chappie's still here. David, what do you call a person that doesn't fart in public? A private tutor. Lexi, oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Sadly, I'm sorry for that. If I could, I'd donate my kidney and half my liver to you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was quite sudden and he wasn't able to get transplants, like a kidney transplant, or I know with things like that, I certainly in this country, you're not eligible for things like kidney transplants or lung transplants or anything like that in this country if you're a heavy drinker or a smoker. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think you're eligible because they're going to always give it to people that haven't done stuff like that. and a lot of people never get it because you need a match. It's got the timing's got to be right, and it's yeah. I signed up to be an organ donor. That's cool, Hope. Yeah, I'm an organ donor. It's a thing that we all have on our license in this country where we just fill a little form out and sign it, and it says that we're organ donors. So if we were to, you know, be killed in a car accident or just die, but like, what do I care? When I'm dead, I'm dead. You can take anything of mine you need. If you need my heart, take it. My blood type is O plus. Yeah, mine's. I can't remember mine if it's O positive or O negative. What's more fun than a Canadian microwave, a Dutch oven? Laugh at that first. Lexi, does Spammy still go to your live streams? I haven't seen her in streams ever since me and her got into a fight. Oh, I didn't know you got into a fight, or maybe I've just forgotten. I haven't seen her for months. But I know that a few months ago the clocks changed, like ours went back, hers went forward, and that time difference. Plus, I used to start doing chats at 8:30 in the morning. A lot now I'm starting them at like 10:30 or 11. So the time difference could just be that, but I'm a universal donor. I wonder if that's how it works here as well, because I'm happy to donate to anyone who needs it. Like I said, what do I care if I'm dead or dying and I've got some organs that can be used to save lives, then you can have it all. Yeah, if I died, I want my organs to be donated and then cremate the rest of me. Yo, got in a fight. Oh. Hope says, did you get my Facebook message, Chase? Let me have a look. Oh. I have a feeling yeah, I've got it. I've got your number. Is that all it is? Just that? Seems like it should be longer than that. But anyway, I'll put that in and see if that's that works. Supposed to be September. This there's a sorry, I just saw a message. There's high school 30-year high school reunion for me. It was supposed to be in September. It's been moved, and now it looks like it's the last weekend of October, and I might not be able to make it because that's when there's all these birthdays in my family. I hope you're okay, Jason. Is there any tips you can give me to make perfect scrambled eggs? Well, I cook scrambled eggs on low. A lot of people cook them on high or medium. I cook them on low, so it's a slow cook. That way you can... Anyway, that's how it works, how I do it, how I find that it works. For me. Everyone here needs an air fryer. I highly recommend the Power Air Fryer. I've got an air fryer we got last Christmas. I still haven't used it. I so want to. Lexi says, yeah, I got into a fight with her because she started treating me with disrespect, such as she bossing me around. And to top it all off, she let one of her moderators say something homophobic to me. You mean on her chat? Who the hell disliked this? Oh, look, I'm not worried. Because whenever I do a chat, I lose subscribers for whatever reason. Since I started these chat today, I have lost 60, 80, 110 subscribers. Chappie says, ouch. What's the definition of bravery? A man with diarrhea chancing a fart. God, that sounds like me 4 days ago. I always follow your recipe and method. It's very easy and nice. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Is it Siju? Sorry, Hope. Jokes are for Ernie. God rest his soul. Yeah, you don't have to be so sensitive. You know, I mean, we all suffer from things, and I don't know. If everything that someone said about something like that bothered me, I'd be in a state of crapulence. Can't please everyone nowadays, or ever really. Now I'm going crazy. I think I will go. You'll go. All right, Naren. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Moses. Hi, everyone. See you, Moses. Hope I'm still too afraid to tell my secret. Well, you don't have to. When you feel ready, you can tell it. Have you ever thought of more microwave recipes? Not really. I mean, I can do variations of things. I can do more mug cakes. Chappie, see you, Bubba. You going, Chappie? Oh, it's not the same without Chappie in here. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Chappie. You've been here for the whole thing, so that's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, Lexi says, yeah, on her chat, she let her moderator say something homophobic to me because I'm a part of LGBT and didn't do anything about it. And when I talked to her about it, she just laughed at me and didn't care. Huh. That's, I don't know if that's an age thing, being immature, but it sounds like someone says something homophobic and someone does nothing, laughs about it. It makes me think that they're homophobic. Like, who gives a crap what you are? You could be anything. If you're a nice person, that's all that matters to me. All right, we'll see you, chap. Chappie. Always awesome having you here, man. Chappie says, Okie. Chappers, be safe, dude. Yeah. Chappie says, I'm not leaving. Woohoo! Slurp. Hi, I know I ask this every time, but have you tried that ID you had for the gum? I didn't know I told anyone about that. I haven't, because I have to find, well, I haven't been well for a month, but I have to find my cotton candy machine. I haven't actually looked for it, but in my travels around the house, I haven't noticed it. And because I don't know what I'm doing half the time and I forget everything, surely I wouldn't have thrown it out. But I didn't realize I told anyone about the idea. Unless someone gave me the idea. I think someone gave me an idea and I thought, oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, so I've got a few other things I need to do. I just need to be more with it. Hopefully tomorrow, the next day after the medication kicks in, I'll be with it enough to do what I need to do. Then I can get on to that thing. Someone else said they were leaving. I said bye. Oh, Chappie's still here, and that's what matters. Do. Get out of here now, Chappie. Leave. I hope you get better. Thanks, Slurp. This has been awesome, Jason. Well, thanks, David. Wow. Well, I think you're awesome. Not just because you've donated money in this chat. That helps. But yeah, you're awesome, man. still remember going to one of your lives, and it was so awesome. It was like a psychedelic. I don't know. It was awesome. Lexi, you should let her stream get overrun by LBGT. That feels weird, isn't it? LGBT? It's funny that because it's not in capitals, I don't know what's happening. Slips, what's going on here? Nothing much. Yeah, thanks again, David. Very much appreciated, man. Very much. Do any of you listen to Neutral Milk Hotel? I've never heard of them. I don't want to lose subs or have you guys hate me if I tell my secret. Well, if it concerns you that may happen, don't say anything. But you know what? I'm a firm believer in being who you are. There's nothing wrong with keeping secrets. But I'm a firm believer in being who you are, and that way the people that stay around you are true people that whatever want to still hang around. David, I'm super awesome, I know. That just makes you more awesome. David says, hope I will unsub if you say you are Satan. Wouldn't you give him more subs? Lexi, that's okay. Feel free to tell us. We will still accept you no matter what. Chappie, yeah, I don't know, Jason, like I my point was made. I have to go back. I don't know what's happening. I forget what's going on within 8 seconds. Hi. Hope. Okay, my secret is that I'm against the LGBTQ thing. What's Q? So what you're saying is you are against gays. There, I said it. Well, I guess Hope's going to have to be blocked and deleted. I'm joking, Hope. We have our opinions. Like, I hope that makes me support you more. Do you know what? Well, that's the gay, lesbian. The hell was that? Movement or group, I guess. What is your favorite dish, Jason? A dish served cold. That was for Ernie. I think he would have appreciated that. In fact, I don't think anyone would have appreciated that. Can I tell one of my secrets without getting judged? Well, you can tell one of your secrets, but I think human nature is to judge. Some people will judge, but you know, I don't think anyone will care unless you say you're a rapist or a sex offender or something, but be my guest. It's okay, Hope, we accept your opinion, just make sure not to go overboard when it comes to topics like gay, lesbian, bisexual, queer, transgender, okay. It's the whole lot, yeah. And I don't care, like I said, I don't care what you are. Don't care, I just don't care, because that's not who you are. That's like judging someone that's heterosexual based on who they're with, or that they like blondes, or they like guys with big noses. I mean, I don't care. You're a nice person, you're a nice person. You're a dick, you're a dick. Hope it's okay. Be proud of who you are. But don't cry, we all have our own opinions and beliefs. Everyone, wow, I'm seeing weird stuff. David says, everyone sets standards. I thought you said everyone eats surfboards. And I was just like, what an awesome thing to say. It makes no sense, but I love it. That's probably going to be the title of my next chat now. Everyone needs surfboards. Slurp, gotta go do stuff. All right, thanks for popping in. Fun, bye. See you, Slurp. So if you guys hate me and want to unsub, I understand. It's all right. You don't have to go on anymore about it, Hope. Everyone said, look, I don't agree with, and that's life. People don't have to share the same beliefs, opinions, or whatever, but we can still get along, depending on what it is. Like I do draw the line at certain things. If someone came in here and said, I like having sex with 5-year-olds, then no. Nice is nice, dick is dick. If you went following me in Instagram name. So Nora, are you saying you want someone to follow you on Instagram? Echo, what I did may surprise you, Jason. Basically, there's a TV show in the UK called Doctor Who, yes, and one dish that was on it was fish fingers and custard. I tried it and it somehow tasted delicious. Oh, that made me almost throw up my mouth at the thought of that. Hope don't tell anyone what I said, guys. Well, the only people, well, you've already said it in the chat. That's funny, Hope. Can I tell my chickens? I like the show A-Team. Oh man, I like that show. I remember at school, the A-Team, a lot of people made fun of it and called it the B-Team. I thought it was cool, you know, Mr. T and, what was it, Doc, who the guy, I think his name was Doc. Was it Doc? I can't remember now. Tall, lanky guy. He ended up being in Star Trek, The Next Generation, and he was in at least one of the movies. He was in First Contact. Yeah, the character he played in Star Trek was Barkley. Sometimes they call him Lieutenant Broccoli. But Mr. T was the best. He was awesome in Rocky 3 too. I pity the fool that feels pity for being themselves. Okay. Echo Spock. Spock? No. Oh. Oh, jeez. You still hear fish? If fish is still here, this is for you, fish. Can I have a moustache ride? Can I add you on WhatsApp, Jace? Yes, you can, but I'm not going to do it just yet on my phone because I've got 3%. In fact, I'm going to turn my light down really low because I don't want my phone to die, because unlike normally you just plug it in and it'll charge it, because like I was saying before, it's not working properly. I've got to put it in one of the two sides. I don't know which one. Then I've got to bend the cord and lean it against a chair to charge it. And if it goes dead, I won't know if it's working. So I don't want it to die. In fact, I might go in a sec. I'll come back just to charge it before it dies. Dingus, I wish Ernie could just be here for one more time. David, spending all your brain effort worrying about pleasing everyone is a drain on your existence. Oh yeah, I'm very big on not giving a rat's what people think. Like, you can't control what people think or say, so why worry about it? Go Fish says yes, but not for much longer. Getting too hard here with my syndrome symptoms. Sucks, man. Well, I'll put this song on for you. I know you like it. Being his Predator and his family, that would be cool, dude. Interesting. So that would mean, David, you are religious then. the fact that you've said pray. Like, I don't care. I'm not. But like we've said in this chat, we all have our beliefs and whatever, and you know. I think my beard comb needs a bit of time. Hope, but yeah, please promise not to tell anyone that I told you guys. Well, the only people that any of us could tell are the people that are already here on the chat that know. Like, I don't think any of us are going to go home to families and go, you know, oh, there's this person called Hope and she this, and we're like, okay. David, it's not anyone's priority to stitch on your beliefs. It is. Honestly, I've forgotten about it, but you keep mentioning it, Hope. I'm not really religious either, but praying doesn't hurt, says Dingus. It hurts me, so I don't. But like I've said, people do what they want, whatever. Because, like, I don't believe in God. In any, well, like when someone says, do you believe in God? I'm like, well, which one? There's like thousands. So best way is, do I believe in a creator? And up until a month ago, I would have said no. But now after, because I've been spending a lot of time lying down, watching stuff on the TV, on YouTube, just scrolling through videos, I've been doing a lot of research on the simulation theory, and I'm as close to 100% as you can be that we're living in a simulation. And if we are, it's something's created it. It was so interesting. Some of the things, like doing the delayed observation. I think I may have talked about it in the last chat I did a few weeks ago, where scientists fired photons in wave form, and they had to go through these barriers. And when they went through it, they were still waves. But then when they call it the delayed observation, where no cameras, no scientists, no one viewed it, but the data showed it was still in waveform, and then the minute a camera or something turned on to view it, it totally changed from a waveform into particles. Not just that, back in time from when it started, even though the data showed it initially started as waveform photons, it said it started as particles. So when you observe things, they change. That can't be in a universe that's I forgot the word. So that, look at the science that proves Jesus Christ. Please, there is no proof. There is a belief, and that's fine. You want to believe it, but don't tell me there's proof that there's Jesus Christ. Now, people believe there was a Jesus, and there may well have been, but there's no real proof. Like, that's like, say, I don't know, 2,000 years from now, like tomorrow there was an apocalypse. Virtually everything was wiped out, writing everything. 2,000 years from now, people started finding things, and they found Harry Potter. They're like, what is this? And they read Harry Potter. They might take that as fact. Look at what happened 2,000 years ago. Harry Potter was, something that's written down 2,000 years ago. When you weren't around 2,000 years ago, it doesn't mean it happened. It could have been made up. It could have been a fable. Could have been fiction. Could have been a story. Could have been a mixture of truth. Could have been anything. So that's why, to me, there's no proof. To me, there's no proof. Like I said, you find 2,000 years from now, the only surviving book and anything to do with humanity is Harry Potter. How do people 2,000 years from now, but thinking of, how do you know that Harry Potter is fiction if it's not stated that this is a story? Can you cook a cake and put it on YouTube? I've cooked lots of cakes. I saw Jesus in my toast. Which Jesus? White Jesus? That's funny. Oh, I'm still planning my new series. Excellent. Can you cook? I would cook. Well, I'm gonna head out now. I gotta go, but see you later. See you, Lexi. Adios. Jesus is black. That's funny. After talking about the Harry Potter Jesus, a lot of people left. David, I believe life is far beyond our comprehension, like and understanding the world. Yeah, I totally agree. It's fascinating. We'd all love to know what it all means, how it all started. And look, honestly, I couldn't care less what it is. If it was proved beyond a shadow of a doubt, oh yeah, there's a God, or this is a simulation, something created it, here it is, and all the rest, I go, oh, okay, well, it's proved, well, then I accept it. Poop popsicles. Oh. See ya, Hope. Hope says adios. I don't know when or if I'll do another live chat. Well, if you're going to do one, let us know, or like schedule it for like an hour or two before so people will notice it. David, life happens, it never stops. Time is moving on a constant path. To what end? No. You know, like people talk about the Big Bang, and they're like, well, what was there before the Big Bang? Simulation theory explains that, because think of a video game. There's nothing there beforehand, and you turn it on and it boots up and everything starts happening, and you know, I guess that's like that's a theory as well. But that's like so many things are theories or beliefs or so many things, and you know, I guess all you can do is just live your life, and it is what it is. Life is a simulation being monitored by a bigger being. We are being studied by aliens that incubated the Earth. Maybe. Well, like if life is a simulation, then something has to have created it. But it means if something's created it, then life outside of this is very boring in comparison. I would think, because you know, look at video games and movies. They're far more interesting than life, because no one's going to go and play a video game that's less interesting than life itself. There needs to be something more interesting. I'm not going to go and play a game where the screen's blank and there's a dot. I'm going to play the game because I can kick a ball around and you know, whatever. I don't think about how, but my mind thinks more like why. Yeah, I think both. Because I think if you want to know why, for me, I want to know how as well. But if you could only know why or how, that would be an interesting question. But then again, by knowing how might help you understand why. But by knowing why, would it help you to understand how? I don't know. This is hurting my head. Thank you for messaging me for the angel song. Such a treat. You're welcome, Fish. Buku penny poppers are good, made from the penny leaf coconut. Sounds interesting. David, why is life here? For what purpose? I've got no idea, and that's the thing. Is there a purpose? I wonder, do people like want to think that there must be a purpose to make it feel that there's a reason? I don't know, but yeah, I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Joe Joshi is cute. Says, how do you bake a cake? Just check out I've got dozens of cakes on my channel. There's so many different ways. I've even done cakes in the microwave. Why is there a how? Good question. Maybe it isn't important how. Maybe it is just why. But to me, that's about curiosity. Like when people look at things, I don't know, why is the sky blue? And it's because of the stratosphere and the ionosphere and how all the particles and the oxygen and the helium all do all this and create this color that we perceive. I don't know why I'm looking outside as I describe it. To me, I want to know why the sky is blue, but how is it blue? Which in some instances is the same question, and would have the same answer. But it's like if something created the Earth, say it's a simulation, or you believe in a God, then if you want to know why we're here or why we created, I'd want to know how they created it. But did you bump your head, darling? You okay? Okay, darling. You're a nudie bot. So Scarlett's just here. She told me she bumped her head. I'm allergic to coconut. If I eat anything with coconut, my stomach feels like it's on fire. Not good. Why do you bake a cake? Okay, now I get it, Joshi. That's funny. That's the thing. How do you bake a cake? There's ways to bake it, but why do you bake a cake? I guess there's many reasons, isn't there? It could be. That's a really clever thing you've done there. Very clever. Because you say, how do you bake a cake? You do this. But why do you bake a cake? Can have so many reasons. You bake it to be creative, for fun, to eat it, to please people. You could do it to poison someone. There's so many more reasons as to why, as to how. Very interesting. You've got me thinking. David, why is there anything? Oh, my head. I don't know why. Vicky, long-time viewer here. A while ago, YouTube stopped showing me your videos, and I recently rediscovered your channel and was so happy to see you're still here. Well, thank you. Yeah, YouTube's been unsubscribing people to lots of YouTubers for no reason. Why is there no flamingo emoji? I don't know. Have you tried DMT or any related? I'm not. Let me just check what DMT is. I mean, I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what it stands for. DMT. I don't. It sounds horrible. I wouldn't have tried that. Why is there no, oh, I've already read that. David, I think why is the first question, just like a child, innocent is pure. Fish, thanks for everything. I hope you chat again soon. Oh, you're welcome, Fish. Well, I hope you're, I hope you're just feeling better. ASAP. Life is like a box of chocolates. That was a really cool line in Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get unless you matched the picture to the thing and it tells you. But yeah, Oh man, my head. So Hope, when would you be available to do the interview, Jace? It's really hard for me to answer that while I've been sick for a month. I'm still not well because I got this sinus infection. I'm dizzy and all the rest of it. So I'll have to wait until I'm better to do it. That just might be a couple of days. I don't know. But I have 2 pressing videos I must do first when I'm well enough to, that I needed to do for something I can't say because it's for something, which I'm hoping I can do tomorrow or Thursday. Wait a minute, what's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow or Thursday. But I'll let you know. I've just totally been off the grid for the last month. And even before that, I wasn't well for a while. I think I had a couple of days where I felt all right. Where are we up to? Science thinks you will try it when you die. Jason G is created in all living things. Interesting. I wonder why that's as you're dying or once you die. Interesting. Because I still remember some of the things that people have said as they're dying, like Steve Jobs. I don't know if anyone knows what Steve Jobs said as he was dying. If anyone knows, put it here. He said 3 things. No one knows when, okay. So yeah, so Steve Jobs, for example, when he was dying, he said, "Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow," and then he died. And that's, I don't know, there's a real mixture of feelings about that for me. Top 10 movie, Forrest Gump. I don't think there's so many good movies. I don't think I can have a top 10. I think I need at least a top 100 because I've got to have movies like High Strung in there. The Last Supper's got to be in there. Shawshank Redemption's got to be in there. Forrest Gump. So many. David. What about the drug adrenochrome that is in the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? It's pure human adrenaline gland. Yeah. Well, that's it. Our body creates drugs. Like, look at the dopamine that we get, which is how it's so easy to be addicted to things. Chappie says no one knows when. La Bamba. Richie Valens. Tom Hanks is going to play Fred Rogers in a movie about him. Who's Fred Rogers? Wait, what is this line about? It's constantly evolving, but it's essentially dedicated to Ernie Threefarts, who you may not know. But, let me just Fred Rogers. Oh, of course I know who Fred Rogers is. I don't know why. What an awesome guy! What an awesome guy he was. He was just so for the children. So, and the yeah, Mr. Rogers. I'm like, Fred Rogers. Yeah, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, what a great guy. He's one of those guys that is just so good, was so good for the children, and truly understood the psychology behind what children needed to be interested, to engage, to have freedom to explore and experience. And it was yeah. Won't you be my neighbor? Too bad he's gone now too. Yeah, he's been gone for a while now, hasn't he? I mean, I was going to say he was old when he died, but I don't know if he was that old. I have a feeling he was like 76, which I guess he's old, but it's not that old. Let me just see if I've got it right. 74. So yeah, not even. That's to me that's still too young. I'm guessing. I was going to say I'm guessing cancer. It seems to be the common stomach cancer. Yeah, he was a good guy. You cried when you watched the documentary about him. Where's the what's the documentary called? Sorry guys, just having a look. Oh, right, the documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor? It's been out about 18 months. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna find it because I'd love to watch that. Yeah, he passed from stomach cancer. Yeah. My first video I watched of you was the gum one. Awesome. Geez, that's going back about 6 years, 7 years maybe. David, the purest of men were Mr. Rogers, Steve Irwin, Bob Ross, Stan Lee, and Ernie Threefarts. I was going to say Ernie's going to be in there. I don't know who Bob Ross is. I'm going to look him up. Look, I may well just like I was like, who's Fred Rogers? But you know, Bob probably would know. Bob Ross. Oh man, these waves of right. Yes, the painting. Didn't he painted like trees? That was his thing, wasn't it? He just painted trees. It's funny how sometimes a name, I'm like, who's that? And then I see the face. I'm like, oh, of course I know him. Yeah, another one, way too young. Way too young. What was he like? 50. 52. 52. Come on, man. 52. That's not fair. Oh, speaking of, I've just gone on to IMDb, and the thing that's come up the top, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood official trailer with Tom Hanks. Geez, Tom Hanks. I wonder if he lost weight for the role because he's lost a bit of weight. Bob Ross. 52. Come on, man. That's just lymphoma. Wow. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. That'll be cool. I like Tom Hanks. He's such a good actor. He seems like a really, really nice guy. Hope, can I be a mod again, please? Sure. When you said you want to be removed as a mod, I said you're always welcome back. Just let me know. There you go. The last Stan Lee appearance movie is coming out soon. Nice. Dingus, I never grew up watching Mr. Rogers, but when I watched that documentary, I felt caught up on a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna. Is Jason Mewes' new movie? Stanley spent his last acting days with Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out that documentary. Won't You Be My Neighbor? Yeah, I always remember Fred Rogers getting up in front of the House of Representatives or the Senate and arguing as to why he needed more money, why the money should be there for the kids and not to cut things. And in those 5 minutes, he totally convinced that Senator to give him the money that he needed for television to do this for the kids. Hunter K, hey, welcome back. How you going? Dingus, can you be a mod? You sure can. You've proved yourself to be awesome, so why not? Wow. this feeling of being out of it's just weird. I feel I've aged a decade. Chappy, I might pass out soon, guys. Oh, look, if you need to crash, man, that's I totally understand. You've been here for the whole chat. This has been an hour and a half, and the first one before it pooped itself. I don't know how long that was going for. No, I started doing this at 11, so 2 hours. You've been here like 2 hours. That's really awesome of you. So if you need to go and crash, that's cool. David doesn't want you to go. He says, Chappy, eat some Texas barbecue. What is your favorite food? I don't know. Now I'm hungry. There we go. It's okay if you want to sleep, chaps. Jason, you should do a video on pulled pork. Oh, I look weird like that with my beard. Oh, wow. Wow, that was weird. A video on pulled pork. I'm going to leave that alone, but maybe I should. I've never made it before, but probably 80% of the things I've made on my channel, I made for the first time when I filmed it. The movie Our Souls at Night was filmed where I live, and some was filmed in my neighborhood. Souls at Night, never heard of it. I'll check it out. Pulled pork, love pulled pork. Good idea, Yummo, yes. Pulled pork is so good. Oh. Now, yeah, I actually haven't talked about your beard, but you've really grown it out. Yeah, it's really, no. If I keep this up, I could play Santa in 18 months. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm just still feeling, I'm just gonna go and grab something like some Panadol, which is, like a painkiller. It doesn't have codeine and stuff. I just need something. I'll be back soon.
I remember making my big okay. You can make me go away. I don't even care if it's getting paid. I just wanna love you, babe. You're running around your finger. You're running in the place to stay. But I refuse to see it. Yeah, you can turn me
Alrighty then. Huh? Elephant? Hillary Clinton stalk a blob rabbit? Fox? What are you people talking about? That's funny. It's funny. Alrighty. Oh man. Alrighty then. Fox. Right. Another person on the cool people list is some guy named Jason who has a YouTube channel called SimpleCookingChannel. Funny. Alrighty. Really, I saw a fox. Someone saw a dog. All right, so we've got people hallucinating in the chat now. Someone talked about DMT before. Hey, has anyone ever seen... Ooh. Oh, don't worry about it then. Hi, Idol, I love your recipes. Thank you. Everyone's AJ's new. They love SimpleCookingChannel. Brandon, I'm about to start a cooking channel soon. Do you have any advice on how to approach it? Just do what you like. Be yourself, and that's what I do. So, everyone saw a fox. Okay. Actually, I'm going to open this door. It's getting stuffy in here. There we go. Oh. Oh. Feeling like this and being stuffy just is weird. Fox. I wonder if it was it Captain Kangaroo? There's a Captain Kangaroo I've got over here. You know, from the movie Pulp Fiction? Is that what you saw? No. That's freaky. Hunter, I am going Jason Byer. See ya, Hunter. So you didn't see this, Hope. You saw a fox. You know Captain Kangaroo from the movie? It's 8:17 and 90 degrees with tons of humidity in Southern California. Jeez, that's warm. Or did you see this? And maybe you saw this. Yeah, Captain Kangaroo. Oh, jeez, those tablets better work or I'm out of here. Yeah, saw all that. My kitchen food lovers, I'm new here. Welcome. Be right back. I'm going to go to the store. This thing. Is that what you mean, David? I remember watching when you did the giant gummy bear. Jeez, how long ago was that? That was years ago. Long time ago. 7 years ago. 6.8 million views. It's a long time ago. Mo-Man. Hello, 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 y'all. How you going, Mo-Man? Are you still going to be live in 8 or 10 minutes? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. You hit 142 subs. What did they do to you? Why'd you hit them? No, that's really cool. That's really good. I remember when you had like 40 or something. Hey, sleepyhead. Yes, 7 years ago. Wow. Right on. Ooh. Jeez. Do not feel good. I used to remember binging your videos when I was younger. How is your daughter? She's good. I've got 3 now. You can get well soon. Oh, jeez, I hope so. A month of being ill is just enough. I sub to your channel. That's nice. Hope to sub to Kitchen Food. RM Della Vega. Bye everyone, gotta go. See you. Thanks for stopping in. Nyla Ortiz, question mark. I don't know what question mark means. It's Side Effect Gaming is here. Hi Jason, sorry about Ernie, rest in peace. Yeah, I know. It's a shock, isn't it? How have you been, Side Effect? I haven't been around for a while because I haven't been well, but yeah, so I don't know what's been going on. Side Effect. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, I'm alright. Other than not being well, I'm alright. Definitely, David. Chavez 4728. Wow, I used to watch videos all the time. It's been a while. Yes, have you been to chats before? I know someone has the name Chavez. I don't know if it's you. Holy moly, man! I was talking about Ernie. Reminds me of this nightmare I had a week ago. Yes, I don't think that was me. Like, nice to see you're doing well. Thanks, man. That's a dope beard, haha. Thank you. You know, you're tired. Oh yeah, I'm always tired. Just because I haven't been well for a month and it has stopped me sleeping properly when I was coughing a lot and other things, and just, you know, getting home from work late. By the time I get to bed, it's really late, and the kids are up early, and it's just a constant thing. So I'm unwell and tired. That's all right. I'll come out the other side. I may look like that green blob goat from Ghostbusters, but at least I'll still be out on the other side. Hope is it okay if I tell my nightmare? It's okay for you to say anything if you want. Nyla, love your cooking. Thank you. What did little Tanny D. Lee say? You're trash. Well, that's all right. I don't mind what you think, but while that's an opinion, at least I can spell. It is spelled Y-O-U''RE. So if you're going to try to insult someone, at least learn to spell. Ha ha ha. David, good stream, Jason. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, David. Look, honestly, I do these streams for you guys, not for me. I've been so sick and not doing a stream for so long. I felt bad because I miss chatting to you guys, and honestly, we chat about nothing. We chat about rubbish, and sometimes it gets a bit deep and a bit weird and funny, and it's just different tangents, and it evolves, and it's good. I do miss it, and I'm just hoping that I can stay healthy. Once I get healthy, I can stay healthy for a while and get back to at least trying to do a chat a week. I mean, I remember when I was doing one every single day, pretty much. In my nightmare, my best friend Carol got shot and killed while shopping and talking to me on the phone. It's not a nice dream to have. Nyla, how have you been doing? Yeah, other than being unwell, I've been all right. David says, laugh out loud, and that could be in response to something. Maybe something I said, and I don't even remember. That's what I mean. I've got about an 8-second memory. Bob, still making the delicious fudge for a few years now. That's awesome. Is that the 2-ingredient fudge? Todd, wow, what the F happened to your face? Well, I'm auditioning for the next installment of Star Wars as a playing Luke Skywalker's long lost son. My young Jedi. Maybe not. There you go, Todd. Todd, for those of you who don't know, and I would be surprised if you don't know, Todd is a YouTube legend. David, hope that sounds horrible. Oh, hope. I read it as hope that sounds horrible, but hope that sounds horrible that might represent something else happening in your life. No, I hope you feel better. Yeah, I'm sure I'll feel better. Well, 3 weeks ago I thought I'd feel better. 2 weeks ago, and then 1 week ago, and then 3 days ago. But I'll get there. Todd, son, you mean father? Ha ha. Father Christmas. No, I could also, just another 6 months of growing this, I might be able to play Grizzly Adams. Oh, I sound like I went Hey Todd, it says Jason, say simply delish. I just did. Much easier than the Hershey's recipe. Awesome. Nothing's happening except stress. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, that's why my channel's sort of the Simple Cooking Channel. Just cut corners. You can make really awesome things with depth of flavor with 25 ingredients, but sometimes you can make things with 2 ingredients, and you go, geez, that's pretty all right. Don't take it like it's true, but it might mean you should hang out with that friend more. Yeah, dreams, there's a reason for them, and sometimes it's your brain's way of working through things, or there's so many interpretations and reasons and theories. How's your ultimate team shaping up? Oh my, very different. Very different. I think I always do my 4-4-2. It's left striker is Salah. Then I've got Bernardo Silva. Wings now, I think I've got Sterling on the right and Mane on the left. In the center, I've got Sane. And who's the other dude? Di Maria. Wingers, I've got. Who have I got on the right and left back? Robertson. I think of the other guy now. And in the center, I've got Laporte and the Liverpool, one of the best fullbacks in the world. Anyway, and my goalie is Allison. And I've got a good, my bench, I've got a bunch of 96s and 95s that are better than the starting 11, but by putting them in the starting 11, it reduces my chemistry. So I keep my chemistry at 100, 94, 100, and I've got a good bench. But I've tried to play it a bit while I've been unwell, and I've dropped from Division 5 to Division 8 because I can't focus, and I'm like, ugh. So, but yeah. How's yours, Namali? Maybe you need more time apart, says David. I've been watching you for a long time. Thanks, Niall. Despite her living an hour and a half away, she drives up to where I live, so we hang out. She even spoiled me on my half birthday, which was last Friday. Yin Yang, left or right? Do you know who Billie Eilish is? No? Well, I'll say no because I don't know the name, but I'm going to type that in, and I might when I see. So she's a singer. Look at images. She doesn't look familiar. She looks a bit drugged out. Is it just her eyes though? Doesn't look familiar. Like, this might sound weird, but she actually, just from looking at it, she looks like she might have some mental issues that she's dealing with. And look, I might know some of her songs, but I don't recognize her. And I'm not going to check now because it would, copyright the stream. Billie Eilish, the 7-year-old female music artist. Mine's a joke. Mine's a joke, mate. How did it feel to see Australia get smashed by England? Funny thing is, I thought that Australia was going to lose to them. Earlier on in the tournament, I'm like, India, Australia are going to make the final. I didn't even think England was going to make the 4. But then India, through the match, let England win because they hated Pakistan so much, didn't want Pakistan to get in. Like, they had all these wickets in hand, plenty of balls, and they just were tapping it. And I'm like, oh, come on, India. And it came back to bite India and Australia. In the end, it was a great final. It was good, and England won. So congrats to them. David, look up bad guy. Me? Bad guy. Her brother does the music and she sings, talks into the mic. She has health problems. Yeah, she looks like she does, that seems like a bit judgmental, but I don't know, just because I'm a counsellor, just sometimes you can tell by looking at someone they're not right. There's something going on in their head that they're dealing with. First team to ever have a top 10 teams on the Billboard top 20. Oh, good on her. Ben Stokes, what a legend. Ben Stokes. Well, look, I mean, England need to win something occasionally, I guess. No, she's pretty. Dreams are tricky. That's it. Question mark. Normally, unfortunately, I don't think I will get any better. We'll get any better views than the Ashes. So the Ashes is in England? Oh, look, I don't know. Look, as long as it's a good Ashes, I wouldn't want it to be like a 4-0 or a 5-0 to Australia or England. When it's completely one-sided, no matter who wins, it's, you want the spectacle. So it'd be nice for it to be, 2-1 or 2-2 or just something close. I feel like Australia will win the Ashes, but they're going to have to play really well to do it in England, because England, they're not that great, in the tests at the moment, but I don't think Australia's that great either. I don't know where their current rankings are. I might actually have a look. No, not player rankings. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, they're both 4 and 5. India's number 1 by a mile at the moment. Actually, no, they're not. They've got a lot of points because they've played more matches, so their rating's 113. Then it's New Zealand, South Africa, England, Australia, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, West Indies. Yeah, so it'll be well, hopefully it'll be good. Close. Nomadic Ninja says hello. Hey, how you going? David, my favorite female singer is Dolly Parton. Yeah, I really like her song with I can't think of his name. Islands in the Stream. Her and I can't believe I can't think of his name. I listen to that song all the time. Islands in the Streams. Whatever his name is, I can't think of it. He must be about 80 now. Okay. Islands in the Stream. Kenny Rogers. Right, that's it. Great song. Let's see how old he is. He must be about 80, I would think. Yeah. Kenny Rogers. He's 80. Yeah. Wow. Actually, he's 81 in a month. Oh, they had great chemistry together. It was really good. It'll be tough to split them. Yeah, look, it's going to be hopefully a good one. But you got to remember, I mean, Australia's test ranking is quite a bit based on the fact that Warner and Smith weren't there, and now they're back, and they're still two of their best players virtually. So, you know, who knows? How is everyone's down night going? I think everyone's good. I'm old. I can't stand new music. It sucks, says David. Yeah, I still like new music, but generally not commercial new music. Like if Rage Against the Machine came out with new music, I'll be right there. No, I love Billie Eilish. How's the weather down under? Well, where I am, it's middle of winter and it's like 23, 24 degrees Celsius, which is warm. I don't know what that is. Let me have a look. Celsius to Fahrenheit. So right now, middle of winter, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Really warm. I will check Billie Eilish. Look, I could listen to a song or two of hers and I might go, oh yeah, I know that song. So I'm a bad guy. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Remember that song, David? Hi, I made it. It's been so long. Emma Barnes. Oh man, yeah. I haven't seen you for a while. How you going? It's catchy. Sure is. I still like it. The video clip's funny. It's just like you couldn't have made a cheaper video clip if you tried, I think. But it really works. Jack, hello. I watched you since I was 13 years old, and since then you have been a big inspiration for me. I'm 18 now. Thank you for all the delicious recipes that me and my family love. Send you a big hug. Thanks, Jack. Dingus, he's back. Oh, see, I'm still here. Nice you have the same temp as me in New Mexico today. Heck yeah. How are you? Yeah, I'm spiffing. How art thou? Oh boy. I'll probably head off pretty soon. I've been doing this chat for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Well, this one, 2 hours and 10. The first one crashed. I had to end it after half an hour. Had a problem with the mic and the camera. So, it's really warm. Jeez, man. Yeah, if another 20 minutes, I'll have been chatting for 3 hours. So it's I still look like something the cat dragged in. Nomadic Ninja. Well, have a wonderful day. Have a good night. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in, man. I want to sleep in a kiddie pool with ice in the 18-pack. Alex, you're wearing a tradie hoodie. I love those ads. They're brilliant. Am I? This is a tradie hoodie. Oh, I am too. I don't know the ads though, but I just saw this in the shops for like $12 and I went, oh yeah, this will do. Hope you were going to the ladies' room. Well, at least you weren't going to the gentleman's room. David says, it's hot. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very hot summer for us when it basically, it hasn't rained here in weeks and it's the middle of winter and it's 24, like 75 degrees. And we've got like everything's flowering. It shouldn't be. Things shouldn't be flowering yet, but they are. Dingus, do you have Instagram? I do. I think it's just Simple Cooking Channel. I think it's got about 25,000 followers. Just so you, like if you're looking for it, because there's fake ones out there. I love when it's dark out and still 95 degrees. Yeah, that's all right. Is it day or night where you are? It's day. It's 1:43 p.m. on Tuesday. Just know I hate the heat. I love the heat. Well, I love the heat because we've got aircon and a pool. If I didn't have a pool and aircon, I don't think I could handle the heat. I much prefer the heat over the cold because when it's cold, everyone just gets sick. Like case in point, I've been sick for 1 month straight with about 5 different things. Prior to that, I had 1 or 2 days where I felt healthy and I was sick for a whole week before that. So I've been sick every day this winter other than 2 days. So I think I've had enough. Marceline Smith, hey, how you going? No, it's 11:43 p.m. and it's Monday. Are you married? Yes, I am married. Been married nearly 17 years. Been with the same lady for 21 and a half years. Looking a bit scruffy at the moment and need a haircut. Nyla, dang. Right, I'm going to do this chat for another 15 minutes and then I'll end it that way. I've been doing chats for 3 hours today. 21 and a half years, that's amazing. It isn't. A lot of people don't last that long. But I met my wife nearly 29 years ago. I met her 3rd of November 1990. I've been married for 5 years. Congratulations. My dad passed away 10 years ago and I was 2. Oh man. Sorry to hear that. Alex says, how old were you guys? Were you guys what? When we got married or when we started going out the last time? I mean, thing is, what kind of music do you listen to? Oh, everything. It's all on my mood. Sometimes I just listen to old techno music from the 90s. Sometimes I listen to grunge. like Alice in Chains I'll listen to, Rage Against the Machine, Carnival. Like I like really heavy stuff. Sometimes I listen to like Dolly Parton, Doris Day. Like I listen to anything, but it all depends on my mood. Some days I just feel like listening to like heavy stuff. Other days I feel like listening to really old stuff. So it just depends. Okay, Alex, when you two like started dating, I guess. Okay, well, we first started dating, I think I was 2021. We dated for maybe 4 months. We broke up, we sort of remained friends, and then we started going out again. I would have been 25 or 26. She would have been about 23. I'm 47 and she's 45 now. You kind of look like the Unabomber? I do, don't I? Like this. When I shave, when I get my hair cut short like I usually do, and this is sort of back to the goatee, I look like Heisenberg. He was 23 when he passed, and his birthday would have been Friday. Jeez, 23, that's just so young. Ted Kaczynski. I will Google him to refresh, but I remember a little bit. Someone a few chats back was saying I look like the something guy, the FU guy, the FU and the something guy. I can't remember what it's called. Huh. Let me just see, because I don't want to say on the stream. The F-er and the P guy. Okay. Someone said I look like him. Yeah, oh God. Particularly when I do this, although this is too big now. But, yeah. Lucy. Hi Lucy. They were both had cancer. 23, that's just so young. Die from cancer. That sucks, man. I just wrote a rap. Please listen to it. Okay. Time for another. If you're writing that, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, someone chat maybe a few months ago or longer said you look like that guy, and I didn't know what that was, and I looked it up and I laughed because I did. That was before I grew this. I normally just have a goatee. Alex, that's really nice. I wish you and your family many blessings. David, I play. I don't know what's happening. Sorry, I just got here. It's all right, Lucy. I've been with my partner 12 years. I'm 26. Wow. That's cool. It's called I Am an Ink Pen. That's not pineapple pen. I've got a pen. I've got pineapple. You know that song? Pineapple pen. Or whatever he does. Very catchy, very weird. My mum only survived. At least she survived. You had someone that's all right, 10 more minutes, guys, and I'm out of here. And unless what's that guy's name? Is it Mr. Beast? Someone was telling me a while ago Mr. Beast goes around donating like thousands of dollars to random people. I think it's generally people that play gamers. I think, I'm not sure. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. That's the one. Like it's like that. I think it's funny. I'm 15, hoping to be a musician, but I don't know how to start out. Just follow your dream. Just just keep, you know, writing, rapping, whatever you do, just keep doing it, and see what happens. Even if it means doing it on YouTube, it's a great way to get discovered. Put your stuff out there. Justin Bieber got discovered on YouTube back in the day. Back in the day, the old days of YouTube, when I was doing another channel, like the biggest YouTuber was Fred. I don't know if anyone knows who Fred is. Does he even still do YouTube? Oh, I'm going to check out if Fred still. He probably doesn't do videos. He's probably still got his channel. I mean, if he's. I remember he was the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. This might be him. He's still got 2.8 million subscribers. Like, he just was the biggest YouTuber. Wow, 9 years ago, and I just want to see the last time he uploaded. 4 years ago. I don't know what any of this is though. What, did he sell his channel? Questions my parents won't answer. Where did what? The substitute time period. Did he sell his channel, or did he change it, or did he put? I'm just gonna check out his most popular videos. 89 million views, 70. I mean, like back then, that was huge. Wow. Emmy says, I just got an ad. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's Mr. Beast. Okay. Mr. Beast better give me some money. Multi-golden snake. I've been a fan of you since I was 13. I'm turning 20 now. Wow. That's awesome. Lucas is Fred. Yes. Wow. I've been using your bubblegum recipe for 4 years. Awesome. Lucy, I'm on Instagram. Gonna plug Life Out Loud. Please follow me on Instagram. You are like my first sub. First subs is like 2009. I hope you like my song, Life Out Loud. It's on my YouTube. I'll check it out later. Yeah, but yeah, I've been watching your videos with the footing, still watching. Awesome. My mom's birthday is on Thursday, 25th of July. My dad's would have been on Friday, 26th of July. Thing is, I was introduced to you by Chappie. Well, Chappie's like a legend. You're all varying degrees of legends. David's a legend. Well, David's awesome, but he already knows that, and so. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to checking out that Won't You Be My Neighbor documentary, and then when the movie comes out, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks. Whoa. Nyla, I have 3 dogs. Cool bananas. I'm a super duper pooper trooper furt. Sure are, David. to find everything say, taking all my roads to you. And I will pray I will come to life, calling for all your life, giving my life back to you. Cheers, Ernie. Threefarts. Yeah, definitely. That'd be Ernie. Lucy, comment on the video saying that you watched it. Please, can't believe you're going to go to my song. Kind of unbelievable. Now, I don't think. No, I can't go to your channel from here. Oh, I have to go because it would end this. Sorry if English is bad. I'm from France originally. No, your English is better than a lot of people that English is their first language. Don't worry. No, I will too. Yeah, if anyone wants to check out Lucy's rap song, check it out after this chat. Don't before. Alex, I'm headed off to hope to be here for more live chats. This was kind of nostalgic, a little. Thanks, Alex. David, I listened to Lucy. Did something happen to Ernie Threefarts? He passed away a couple of weeks ago, Sly fan. So I dedicated this chat to him. Dingus, if I have one word to describe Ernie Threefarts, I can't, because Ernie is a goddamn legend who was actually still is the best to Ernie. On 36 verses of his songs recorded on 17, check it out if you like. Cool. Right, I'm Hispanic. So, oh man, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that, Jason. Yeah. Lucy, I'm bilingual and I'm a Miss Kid. My parents are missionaries. Thanks for plug. Okay, I didn't know what Miss Kid meant. But like pronounced Mish. Yeah. I have my best friend Lyle also technology teacher. I always told her to be around to help learn these times, no matter what. I even offered to be her. No, I'm Hispanic. I know. I don't think Mr. Beast is going to be here anytime soon because it's midnight in Florida, so yeah. Hope maybe the dreams we need time apart. Told her since she only has 2 million sons, I don't want to do this open hand with her. I can do her. Yeah, knock knock. Who's there? follow your heart. Apples. I don't think I've told you my name. It's London. I just wanted to tell you my name. Cool, that's a cool name. Nice beard, by the way, man. It's looking good. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. I've done 3 hours, 2.5 on this first chat for half an hour, then it crashed. So 3 hours, and I'm like, I'm out of it. I need to rest. Maybe eat something. But yeah. Well, thanks, guys, for the chat. It was awesome, and this chat was for Ernie. So I don't know when I'll do another chat, but it's not going to be long like this one unless I keep getting sick. But yeah. And thank you for the donations from people. Like David donated a few times, I think. Good day, Mr. Cooking Channel. Thanks, David. It was very enjoyable talking to you guys. So I will end the chat.